All right, everybody, so you all asked to see this despite all the mixed comments coming from the internet. This was the most requested vehicle for me to film here at the Los Angeles Auto Show. So, as you already know, this is the brand new Ford Mustang Mach-E SUV. Now, this is the first time Ford has ever done anything like this. Now, with the Mustang name aside, this is actually a pretty impressive vehicle. It's really good looking, and in terms of technology, this is probably one of the best in the entire Ford lineup. It's extremely impressive, and I'm going to give you guys a quick look of everything this has to offer. All right, so there are going to be 4 trim levels for the Mustang. So excluding the first edition, which will only be available at launch, you're going to have the Select, the Premium, the California Route 1, which is basically going to be the longest range option, and then you're going to have the GT. Now, on anything aside from the GT, you're going to have this front end right here. I quite like it. I think since it's an electric car, they don't try to hide the fact that you don't really need a grille. So having a fully body colored front end is interesting, but it actually looks quite good in person. Now, if you get a little bit closer, you guys can see here, here's this black area going around. You of course have your Mustang badge there in the middle. You're gonna have full LED lights on this vehicle. You don't have any fog lights that I'm seeing. You also have this functional area down here, which is going to open and close depending on speeds, obviously to help the aerodynamics of this vehicle be the best that they absolutely can. Then as you come up underneath this hood, you're going to have a really large amount of space. You guys can see the cubic feet here on the screen, and it isn't lined in carpet. So what that means is you can throw a ton of ice in there, throw some drinks in there, you can tailgate or front gate out of this thing potentially, and it's just a pretty cool thing. No one has really done that with a front trunk before. Now, coming to the wheels, you are going to have 19-inch wheels on this vehicle. When you go up to the GT, you're going to get 20-inch wheels, which are pretty large, but the 20s actually don't look that big in person. Now, continuing on, you are going to have this Mach-E 4X badge. So what that's going to mean is Mach-E, the 4 is obviously going to mean all-wheel drive, and the X is going to be extended range. Now, at launch, all these are going to have all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive options available, which is nice. And then on the GT, when you get the all-wheel drive, it does have an option to go rear-wheel drive in certain circumstances, so that is going to be pretty cool. The other thing that's unique is this is the first production car I can think of that doesn't have physical door handles. I mean, I think the McLaren 12C did not have door handles, and there may be a few more, but in terms of ones that I can remember, this is probably one of 2, and it looks really cool. We have a really nice flowing uninterrupted line going all the way down the side of the vehicle, but to get in, you're gonna have buttons on the door. You also have a little handle in the front to grab onto, and then in the back, you just have the button. Of course, you slide your hand behind the door to open it. Now, once you get to the back, you can see a lot more of the Mustang-inspired design cues. Obviously, with the tri-bar tail lamps, those look really good. Not sure if they're gonna have this kind of chromed out look in production. It does look really good, though. I do like the way that looks. It almost reminds me of like Lamborghini Urus kind of design. Now, you do have your Mustang badge there in the middle. Once you go to the GT, that is going to change to a GT badge. And then right down here, you guys can see, hopefully that's going to be where your reverse light's going to be. And it's pretty much smooth down here. When you go to the GT, you have a little bit more of like a diffuser going on, but it's not going to be anything super aggressive. Overall, the styling is definitely unique. And in this segment, I do think it's the most exciting styling that there is to offer. Vote up here. Let me know what you guys think of the way this thing looks. Moving to the interior, you've got your Mustang symbol on the wheel, suede inserts at the bottom. You're also going to have a massive tablet-style display with Sync 4. Now, Ford says that Sync 4 will have a form of AI that can learn and anticipate your needs for the vehicle. Now, in terms of storage space on the inside, they took full advantage of the fact that this is electric. You have a 2-tier design with cup holders, of course your dial for your drive modes, more storage space, and a floating armrest. You're also going to have an optional Bang & Olufsen system that's going to run the entire length of the dash. You have these unique little door handles because obviously it is electronic to get in and out of the vehicle, and a full-length glass roof that perfectly complements this ivory interior. Well, you guys, that's going to wrap up my quick look at the Mustang Mach-E. Comment below, let me know what you guys think, although I probably already know, but I'd still like to hear your guys' comments anyways. Also, be sure to subscribe for more car content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.